Hey there YouTube, it's Madman MTG back with another quick video. We're going to get into a little bit of treasure constructed here. But first, if you haven't seen the other videos I've done quick videos for all the redemption codes Magic has released so far. So be sure to go to my channel, check those out. You can get some great free alternative card art and card sleeves. Really cool stuff. Really glad Wizards is putting out these codes because me personally, I'm not dumping money into the game unless I see something I really like. So be sure and check those out. But let's just get right into it. Treasure constructed. Before we get going, treasure constructed, if you don't know, just like normal constructed, except you get a treasure token every turn. So I don't know what the meta in this event's like. I've tried it once. I've got my free Skewer the Critics. So one win will get you Skewer the Critics card style or alternative card art. 5 wins will get you the Chemist's Insight and Skewer the Critics. I already have the Skewer the Critics. I'm going to try to get to 5 wins. I don't know if it's going to happen, but we're going to give it a go. I don't know what the meta is like in that event. I'm going to try Gates, and the main reason I'm going to try Gates is because I think it's already a pretty strong deck, and the only changes I made to the Gates that I normally run is I put in Captive Audience, because you should be able to get Captive Audience down on like turn 3 or 4, depending on what you played before that. And excuse me, I'm still recovering from a cold here, so if I'm coughing, that's the reason why. And let's see what else. I put 2 Karns in here, because Karns plus treasure tokens means you're going to have some big artifact creatures running around. So let's just get right into it. Let's start a game of Treasure Constructed. Let's see how far we can get with the Gates deck. And let's just give it a go. And here we go, first match. Let's see how we do. Alright, first match, and we are up against Full Metal Alchemist, so maybe an anime fan. It's a cool name. So this seems like a okay keep. We don't have blue and we don't have red. We do have Gift of Paradise to get there, so I'm gonna try it. I might regret it, but I'm gonna give it a go. And we do have the treasure token to help us too, so I forgot about that. Okay. So we're fighting against aggressive red. I'll be able to Gates Ablaze a turn early. That's good. Gonna light up the stage already. Okay. We're gonna be fighting for our life in this one. We're gonna be fighting for our life, but a turn 2 Gift of Paradise or turn 2 Gates Ablaze, I think will put us in an okay spot here. Plus we gain 3 life from that. So we're just gonna start out like this. Depending on what he plays this next turn, I might Gates Ablaze this next turn. What's he got? Risk Factor, Lightning Strike. Can hit us with probably 2 cards this turn. Or just a Risk Factor. So I could just get burned out like super fast here, and that's a risk. I thought about running mono red for that reason. So this might be our bad matchup. You know, going up against control deck would also probably not be great for us. And excuse me, I'm still recovering from a cold. I don't know if I said that, but if you hear me coughing, that's what's going on. Alright, so he's chipping away with his Firebrand. Gonna Risk Factor. I'm not gonna... He can do 4 more damage to me right now. I've got ways to get life back, so I'm not too concerned about that. I think I'll go ahead and play this. And the question is here, do I Guild Summit or do I Gift of Paradise? I think I go ahead and Gift of Paradise. No. So the next turn I'll have 3. Yes, that's fine. Fine. Some Gift of Paradise, gain a little life. I definitely don't want to get too low against mono red. The next turn, I'll have 3 plus a treasure token. I'll have 4. Probably either Gates Ablaze. Well, any of these plays, Guild Summit, Gates Ablaze, or the Ram might be the play, depending on what he puts down here. He might risk factor me again. He didn't. Did light up the stage. So I guess we're gonna see a Pyromancer maybe. Yep, Pyromancer. Okay, so he's got 2 risk factors he could play, plus 3 cards. I think we probably Plaza Harmony here, get back some life. I kind of want to hold Gates Ablaze another turn and see if he plops down any more creatures. I don't know if that's the right thing to do or not. So we could Ram here. Ram's going to be a 5/5. It'll be tough for him to, kind of tough for him to deal with. So that's what I'm going to do. Oh, it's a 4/4. Well, I didn't do my math right. So an attack plus a shock takes him out. I'm okay with that, if that's what happens. Or double damage spells take him out. You know, I would rather the damage go at the Ram than to me, because I think in the long run, Gates has a stronger game plan the further the game goes along. Especially when I get into my my angels that get me my life back, and my guild summon and start drawing so many cards. It's just a matter of, can I make it to the late game or not? And I'm iffy so far. I mean, double risk factor. He's just going to do a lot of damage to me with just that one card. So I'm just going to hold on here, see what happens. I'm certainly blocking if he's attacking. I don't mind losing this guy. And I don't mind him throwing a damage spell at him either. But he's probably going to shock him, that's fine. So maybe he shocks and risk factors me. Yep. That's fine. I don't know if I'm playing this right or not. I mean, I'm not an expert. I'm just like Joe Schmo here, you know. I just play Magic the best way I can. I don't want him drawing any more cards. I'll take the action. So yeah, these 2 risk factors, you know, maybe I can get to my Angel before he hits me with both of these again. Because just in and of themselves, they're a problem. Alright, treasure token, come on. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with the treasure token. I can do both of these eventually. But Gates Ablaze here is not great though. Colossus is good for sure. That's hard for him to deal with. Okay, so what do I do here? Colossus for 6. If I play that, I'll have a Colossus for 5 plus 2 treasure tokens. That will stop the attack from him, but he's probably going to hit me with one more of these. I'll take at least 4 this turn. Or I could do this and try to go digging, so I could play 1, 2, 3, tap. Yeah, tap 2 gates, draw 2 cards. I think I got to get down to defense here. I think that's what I got to do. I'm going to play this for 5. Back a treasure token. He's not going to... I mean, I don't know that Red's going to be able to kill that. He would have to throw like 3 damage spells at it. So he might just go ahead and sack this and do damage to me. Let's see what he plays here. At least this will hold the ground down. If I can get Guild Summit out next turn and draw a bunch of cards, maybe I can get back into this. Do I give him cards at this point? I think I have to give him cards at this point. I'm going to decline. Now he can only play one more thing this turn, so I'm not that worried about it. I need to draw into the Archway Angel pretty quick. Oh, Electric Static Field. Okay, I can Gates Ablaze next turn and take care of that. Okay, I got another treasure token. Got the Gatebreaker Ram. So this turn I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This turn I can Guild Summit and Gates Ablaze. I just have to make sure I tap all my mana right. Yeah, so I think that's, or I can, so first thing, alright, so first thing I'm going to do is Gates Ablaze. Right, so I'm going to tap for red, and tap for red, Gates Ablaze. Yep, so he's going to sacrifice that, but that was going to happen regardless. Oh, I didn't kill that thing. Boy, I totally played that wrong, didn't I? That was a big oops. Yep, oops. Yeah, you got me on that one. Well, I did myself then that time. Alright, but it's not the end of the world, okay? So don't panic. Now we're gonna Guild Summit. I screwed that up too. That's how I play. Sloppy, right? So I got Vraska's Contempt. That's great. That'll buy me some more time. He's probably gonna risk factor again here. You know, maybe I'm okay. I don't know. I could just get burned out here. I mean, see, 2 shocks plus electrostatic field's gonna be 8, and yeah, he could get me here. He's got 5 to work with. The risk factor plus a shock. Yep, there's the risk factor. I think I gotta give him the cards, maybe? Oh, I can't go down to 4, I don't think. And again, I really need to find that Archway Angel to keep me in this game. I think I only have 1 in here. But I do have another Vraska's Contempt. So what am I getting hit with now? Got 5 cards. Best I can hope is that they're mostly lands, but probably not. I'm just holding on. I'm just holding on. That's all I can do. Alright, what's coming? What is coming? Nothing. Surprising. Mono red really has no reason to hold spells. So here I can Vraska's Contempt that, which I think I should go ahead and do it before I tap my land wrong, because that's what I do, right? All right, so we're gonna do black. We're gonna do black, and I need a blue and a green. So we're gonna do white. Okay, so that's gonna get us the Vraska's Contempt. Take that thing out. Red's not gonna have any way to save it. I mean, he might lightning strike me or shock me in response. Yep, that's what he did. Down to 4. I'm in the danger zone. Seriously, in the danger zone. Back up to 6. I think I'll play this. Draw a card. I could just be dead next turn. You know, that's how it goes. Draw another card. I mean, he could certainly do 6 points of damage to me, so... Attack for 8. He's down to 4, so it comes down to what he does this next turn, really. Play the Ram also. Alright, so he either burns me out this turn, or I smash him next turn. He's got 5 cards, so it's going to be burn me out this turn. You know, maybe if I hadn't made the couple misplays I did, I could have got there. I don't know. Skewer the Critics is going to do me in. You know what? At least you got to admire the sweet art on Skewer the Critics, even when you're getting burned out by it. So that's game 1 down. We didn't do it. We had a couple misplays. Maybe it would have played out a little bit differently, but mono red is tough, and mono red with multiple risk factors is kind of tough to get around. So we'll try it again. We'll give it another go. Maybe we'll get a better start this time. You know, maybe I could have Gates of Blazed earlier. I was trying to hold it to get more value, but maybe that's the wrong play against mono red. So I have a Contempt for life, a Ram, more life, and I can take out enchantment or artifact. So this is a good keep. The good thing about treasures every turn is I can play Guild Summit even if I don't have a blue, so I'm off to a good start. Even more life, I didn't even notice that. Let's see what type of deck we're up against. We're playing CKB625. Interesting name there. Sounds kind of like a robot from Star Wars. CKB625, C3PO, R2D2, whatever. Whatever. Let's see how CKB625 does. Playing green at least, I don't know what else. So this turn I can ram. Or I can Guild Summit. I need to get out the Guild Summit. I mean, getting that out at this point in the game is going to be really good if it sticks around. Let's just hope he doesn't have Assassin's Trophy or something to blow it up right away. Because if I can even get value out of it for a couple turns, you know, it's worth it. Turn 2 Guild Summit, it's pretty nice. You know, the problem with the Gates deck is it's pretty slow because of all the tap lands, but the treasure really helps out. So he's blue and green, he could be some type of control deck. If that's the case, if the Guild Summit sticks around, it'll help. You know, I'll be drawing so many cards. Jade Light Ranger. Not usually played in a blue-green control deck, so I might be up against Merfolk here. If I am, he got kind of a slow start. He didn't have a turn 1 play. Be surprising for Merfolk. KARN here should be pretty good. Only thing is I don't have anything to defend him with, so yeah, maybe not the play here. I definitely play this, draw an extra card. Yep, could hold up Gates Ablaze. Ram right now would be a 5/5. Seems pretty good. I'll go ahead and play that. Alright, hopefully I do better than last game. You know, but I did alright last game, even through the couple of mistakes I made. I mean, I got him down to kill range on the next turn had I survived, so I don't feel terrible about it. Don't feel too terrible about it. Still don't know what he's on. He just played green-black land, so playing Sultai, I guess. Don't know what this deck is. Again, I haven't played the treasure event, so I don't know what's floating around out there. Vraska's Contempt. Yep, that's good for him. It's great for him. I hope I draw another gate next turn so I can get another card. If not, maybe it's a KARN. A Shimmer possibility. Well, I mean that's always a good card, but I don't think I want to do it right now. Gain our life. I still want to hold up Gates Ablaze for more creatures. I don't really know what I'm up against. Not saving this for the Jade Light. He's not doing that much damage at this point, so I'm just going to KARN. I'm not going to start pumping out tokens yet because I don't want... Well, let's see. He could take a hit from the Jade Light. I don't know what he's got in his hand. I think I'll do this because he might just give me the land, and the land for me means another card. If I get far enough ahead, I'll start pumping out tokens, but I'm just not ready to do that at this point. I want to get some value out of him if he somehow manages to kill him next turn for Vraska's Contempt or some other spell. I'm hoping we see our Captive Audience. We didn't see it last game. It wouldn't have saved us last game, but it's a fun card. And it's a card a lot of people don't play, but it's really easy to get to with these extra treasure tokens. So maybe it'll show up this game. Don't know what our opponent's on here. Some type of Sultai build. Maybe it's a 5-color deck. Certainly play 5 colors in this format. Depending on what happens here under Realm Lich, okay, I can take that out next turn. Yeah, he's gonna feel bad about that here in a turn. KARN's gonna take a... Well, he's not gonna attack KARN. Well, that's surprising, to be honest. I don't know why you wouldn't attack KARN there. I mean, he certainly doesn't want me pumping out creature tokens. So we'll play this first. Draw a card. We get a look at all our options here. 8 Colossus here is good. Yeah, so I think I start pumping out creature tokens. 3/3. Gate Colossus, make it a 4/4. I don't want him to have the advantage. Oh, I played that totally wrong. That's okay. I think I'll just Vraska's Contempt this thing before he gets any advantage out of it. I don't think he's going to have a way to save it unless he's playing Spell Pierce. I don't think that's going to save it, buddy. Still gets exiled. So he gave it... And I forgot about this with Underground Lich. Can play Shimmer Possibility, but I don't want to. It'll make my token smaller. So Underrealm Lich, I forgot about this ability. Pay for life, it gains indestructible to end a turn, tap it. So that doesn't work with exile. I guess he just didn't realize that. Okay, we got another one. So I might Gates Ablaze here. I don't have any other removal, so I might Gates Ablaze, lose my creature token. It's not the end of the world. Again, I'm going to be drawing a lot of cards because of the Guild Summit. Let's see what else he plays. Maybe he plays another creature. Excellent. Excellent. So this is going to be a nice Gates Ablaze. Let's see if he goes for Karn here. I think he should, but I don't think so. He didn't even attack. Okay. All right. So let's draw our card. See what options we got. Okay. So here, I think I'm going to attack. See if he lets some damage through. Because the token's going to die anyway when I Gates Ablaze. He might just let this through. See what happens. Okay, so you can put the Lich in front of it. That's surprising. Oh, made it indestructible. Okay, well he still took 4 life. So in essence, it's like he let the creature through. Okay, so now... oh yeah, Gates Ablaze is not going to take him out because he's indestructible. We'll take out the other 2 creatures. Yep. Interesting. That's interesting. Could play Colossus here. And Shimmer. Don't really want him gaining life is the problem. He's got 3 creatures. I think I just Gates Ablaze here. Fine. I'll have to find something to deal with this pretty soon. I got the Shimmer. Probably I can find something. For a possibility. For Guild Summit. Be alright. Has more immediate effect. This is easier to play. I'll just take the Guild Summit here. I can go ahead and play it. And make another token, but if he kills the token, then Karn's dead. Well, at least it gives me a blocker. I'll be drawing so many cards here soon, it won't really matter anyway, I don't think.
Evil cannot withstand a righteous army.
And I don't want to blow those up just yet. Then he just becomes a 1/1, right? Is that bad? I mean, I could just play Colossus here. Try to beat down, have 2 blockers. One of them's a 1/1. Or I could play this. What is this thing normally a 4/3? I'll have to have a removal. He could kill Karn. I think it's here. This will keep Karn alive. I can always pump out more tokens. I don't really care that he's a 1/1. I just need a blocker. Try to save Karn. And that bumped him back up to a 2/2. That's fine. The next turn I can Guild Summit and land. Or Archway Angel. I don't need that yet. Maybe he plays an enchantment or artifact I can blow up. Still not sure what I'm playing against. It's kind of Golgari, but then there's blue. I'm assuming for some type of counter spells. See what are we gonna play? I mean, he could exile the Gate Colossus for Vraska's Contempt. He could Ravenous Chupacabra, kill our token. He could do that. Gain a bunch of life, draw a bunch of cards. That's always good. I think it's the only blue spell we've seen so far. So this might be Golgari plus Hydroid Krasis. That might be what we're looking at. Why does it do that? Why does it do that? That's weird. Alright, so I don't have a way to kill that thing yet. I can attack through it. And I doubt he's going to want to take 8. Deafening Clarion. Let's see. What do we have in exile? A land, I think? Yeah. Make another token. Karn's probably going to die. I mean, it's pretty safe to assume Karn's probably going to die here. Unless he blocks with the Krasis. Could double block bosses. Just see what he does, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so Krasis. Well, that's good. I can take out the Krasis. Take out both of them, actually. Krasis first, because I don't want Karn dying. Indestructible, alright. Well, he's going to kill himself with that indestructible eventually. And we're just going to get him back in a second anyway. So, go ahead and play the gate. We'll take that action. Okay. Do that here. I think we get down the second guild summit. To I don't want to kill him, so I'm just going to pump him up. I mean, the good thing is, even if he gives me a land, that just basically equals more cards, so fine with that. And I think that's it for the turn. So, I feel like I'm in a pretty good spot. The only thing I'm worried about is I just don't know what's in his deck. You know, it's kind of a weird deck. It's not a straight Golgari. I haven't seen any Ravenous Chupacabras yet, which is kind of surprising. Could be playing Ooze. Yeah, he could have the Ooze in there. I mean, any small creatures he plays I can take out with the Clarion and gain a ton of life this next turn, maybe. Let's see what he does. Guy's Blessing, draw a card. Okay, shuffle graveyard into library, draw a card. Well, he's never going to run out of cards with that in his deck. That prevents him from being decked. I'm not sure it helps him out a whole lot here, other than just maybe drawing into something better. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that he could play. All Growth Walker could get him some life. Another one. The Deafening Clarion here is going to be brutal for him. It's going to be brutal. Okay. He is gaining life. Well, Wild Growth Walker is out of Deafening Clarion range. This thing isn't, but he'll have to take damage. Yeah, I don't know. This is a weird deck. I mean, he's gaining a lot of life. Don't see this card played a lot, but it's really cool. I think the reason, to me anyways, obviously the toughness. I mean, 3-power toughness, you're just going to get, I mean, Wizard's Lightning, Skewer the Critics, Lightning Bolt. It's just so easy to kill a 3-power toughness creature these days. Find, okay, what's he getting? Okay, so maybe I hold off the Deafening Clarion for a little bit longer. Let him plop those creatures down. Captive Audience. Captive Audience. So I could make another token. I really don't want my creature to die. I don't think he's got removal though. Or I don't want my Planeswalker to die. So what are my options here? Well, obviously first we're going to play this, draw 2 cards. See what all our options are before we make a decision. Search for Azcanta. Teferi's good here. So I could Teferi, tuck this thing back in his deck. Or I could Captive Audience. He doesn't seem to be playing any enchantment removal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plus I'll have 2. Which I could play Search for Azcanta. Or I could just hold up and make another token. Hope Karn doesn't die. But even if he does, it's not the end of the world. So yeah, I think I'm gonna play this. Let him try to deal with this thing. And then I just wait out the game, I think. I mean, Assassin's Trophy would obviously deal with it, and he might have it. Let's see. I'll make another one of these. Not going to search for Azcanta here because I want to keep my my creatures bigger.
Must be built.
Not going to attack because I want to keep Karn alive. And we'll see what he does here. He's got some tough decisions. He can make his life total 4, he can discard his hand, or he can give me a bunch of tokens. I mean, honestly, here giving me a bunch of tokens is probably the best thing he could do. But again, I don't know this deck, so I don't know what all tricks he's got. I don't know what's at the top end of his deck. I mean, it's got to be something good. Alright, see what decision he makes here. He gave me the tokens, so I don't want to Deafening Clarion right away. Got plenty of defenders for KARN now. The thing is, he's just going to gain so much life. You know. But you can't win the... Excuse me. You can't win the deck gaining life. That's not a viable win strategy. Eldest Reborn here is not anything I'm too worried about. Alright. I kept Eldest Reborn on top. Jade Light. Yeah, so much life. Look at this. Look at all his life. It's ridiculous. Okay. Next turn we're going to have an Eldest Reborn, but we got plenty of tokens to sacrifice when it comes out. I mean, he doesn't have any profitable attacks here, so I'm assuming he won't. So we're at a bit of a stalemate. A little bit of a stalemate right now. See what we do here. I mean, I could Clarion next turn. He's going to have to go down to 4 or get rid of his hand, which is only 1 card, so maybe he gets rid of his hand this next turn. Alright, so I can Teferi. I think definitely with him, I want to tick him up, see what we can get. Probably a land, I'm guessing. A Cleansing Nova or Vivian Reed, those are both good. Gives me the Vivian Reed. An Archway Angel here and gain about 1 million. That would survive Deafening Clarion, so that would be good. Teferi, draw another card. I think I'm going to Archway Angel, gain a bunch of life. And search for Azcanta here also without giving up any tokens, so that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to keep my tokens up, and I'm just going to go to next. I'm going to see what he does. I mean, he's going to... I'm going to be able to kill him with the Archway Angel in a couple turns once he goes to 4 life. I mean, I'm sure he can keep gaining life, but assuming he draws the right cards. So he's going to play Eldest Reborn probably. I can get rid of it before it goes off with Teferi or the Knight of Autumn, so I'm not too worried about that. He'll make me give up a token. That's fine. So I just need to get through with him twice. Okay, well that's annoying. Yeah, that's annoying. So some good creature removal here would be good. So he's tossing a lot of stuff here. This is an interesting deck, because he just keeps tucking the deck back in. Now that room I'm playing of attacking in the air, we don't need that. I mean, maybe I should have took it and drawn 2 cards. So I have a way to deal with the Krasis, because I have Vivian. So that's fine. Don't want to tick him down. Let's see, what's in here? Cleansing Nova? I mean, I could just get it and hold on to it. I certainly don't want to blow up all the creatures right now. I think I'll just go ahead and tick him up. Okay. So I should have done that before I played my land. I did not. I played that wrong. I think we... Vivian Reed here. Try to take out the Krasis and hope he doesn't have a way to kill Vivian Reed.
this thing goes is up to you, pal. Draw and fire.
Could also Teferi here. I think first I'm just going to try to attack. See if it gets through. I don't think anything's got reach. I hope not. I didn't double check. I can Teferi and tuck that so he can't gain any more life. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Because if he's got a bunch of lifelink creatures, I'm going to need to get rid of that thing.
If you show remorse, I'll show restraint. Not so fast.
So let's see. Good night at bottom. I don't really need to, so I'm just going to end the turn here. So he'll have to get rid of his hand here, I think, right? Isn't that the thing he hasn't done yet? Yeah, so he's out of options. He's down to top deck mode. Should be in a pretty good spot here. Between these two, I should be able to take out any blockers for the Angel unless he draws removal. So I do need to get rid of this card because it's allowing him to filter to just the card he needs every turn. Guy's Blessing, okay. Not gonna save him. See what he's got here. So he's blowing up all the creatures, interesting. Well, I was about to do that next turn anyway. Does kill my flyer, but he doesn't have much else to block, so I'm not sure what that gets him really. Really not sure what that gets him. And the next turn I should just have game. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna say good game. I said it a little bit late. That was interesting. I mean, that was a lone game. I don't know how many more of these games I'm gonna play because that was pretty epic. I got one win, I got one loss. Gates so far is looking okay. We got Blitzkrieg by Mono Red in the beginning, so that's not good, but we did beat Golgari, Splash and Blue. Let's move on to the next match, see how we're doing. Make sure everything's still recording here. Yep, we're still on. Alright, so let's jump into it. We're up against Lena Kalina. I think we got a good start here. We got Shimmer, Guild Summit, Growth Spiral, Gates Blaze. So we got a lot of good stuff. So we're going to keep this one. Okay, play that. So we got a turn 2 Guild Summit. Turn 2 Guild Summit's pretty strong. Pretty strong. Alright. That's good, he played something, so I don't think he's holding up anything for counters. That would have been my concern if he just played a blue land. Alright, so we definitely turn to Guild Summit here, right? Blue. Make them all blue. Turn 2 Guild Summit feels pretty nice, I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, that means we're getting advantage all game long with that card. Alright, so we'll play that. Alright. Got some more action there. Yeah, we're off to a good start. I don't know what he's on. Green and blue. Could be tribal elves. Could be like the ooze deck. So green, blue, and black. Are we playing the same thing? Some some type of Golgari Hydroid Crisis nonsense. He is holding up counter magic this time, I think. I think he is holding up counter magic. So we don't want a Gates Ablaze here. It wouldn't get us much anyway. I think we either want a Growth Spiral or Shimmer. He might counter it, no matter what it is. So between the two of these, I think I want Shimmer to go off a little bit more. So I'll do green here. See if he counters it. If he does, that's fine. He didn't counter it, so we'll play that. Draw a card. And we'll play another land, draw another card. And we got a good head start on land here. We got a lot of stuff to deal with creatures, gain life, big massive creature. Thing is, if he's holding on counter spells, it's what do we play when? Because, I mean, the good thing is, even if he counters this spell, I'm getting it back every time I play a land, so it's not getting him anywhere. Oh, what is this? What is this? Vraska Relic Seeker. Oh no! Nice. Alright, what does it do? Create a pirate, destroy artifact creature or enchantment, and create a treasure token. Can make my life total 1. That came out of nowhere. That was completely unexpected. That was quite the shock. Not gonna lie to you guys, that was quite the shock. So he's gonna be pumping out 2/2 creatures every turn. Probably got a way to deal with a creature. Doesn't have any way to deal with the Colossus, really. I got Colossus here, and Chimera Possibility, or Growth Spiral. I need to find a way to deal with Vraska. I think I'm a Chimera Possibility here also. Blue. As long as he doesn't exile the Colossus, it's just going to keep coming back. To go double Colossus seems pretty good. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try the gate beatdown. Don't know what I'm up against here. I expect he's got Vraska's Contempt, maybe Assassin's Trophy. That would be a lot of exile. A lot of exile effects, but I don't know that for sure. Hostage Taker. Well, Hostage Taker is just going to get blown up. I'll just Gates Ablaze next turn. Get my dude back. It won't do him any good anyway, to be honest. Not doing him any good, so next turn I'll have 6.
Take no prisoners.
Yep, that was annoying. At least he's not getting closer to 10, I guess. Play something else? If he plays another creature, that'd be good. He's holding something, could be a counter spell. Could be anything. Alright, so I could double Colossus here. If he counters it. Colossus and Gates Ablaze. He didn't counter the Colossus, but he might not anyway. Could have another Hostage Taker. Would this deck play a counter spell? Maybe. Maybe. I think I Gates Ablaze here, try to get my dude back. Could be a mistake. Yep, it's pausing. He probably got a counter. But, have to get him out of his hand some way. Alright, so it did work out. Did get my creature back. That's good. 2 Gate Colossuses. Let's see what he's got. He might have a kill spell. I'm not too worried about a kill spell. It doesn't exile, because I'll just get him back. Yep, that's fine. I would much rather him have that than counter the Gates Ablaze. So that's what was holding priority. Wild Growth Walker is annoying, but I'm not too worried about it. Yep. Gain a little bit of life, that's fine. Hydroid Krasis is annoying. Alright, well he's just going to keep coming back and getting cheaper every time, so you just keep it up. Just keep it up, Vraska. We're coming for you. Alright, I didn't get a gate, so I can't get the other one back. I got 2 Karns. That's interesting. Play that for 3 and Gates Ablaze. Keep him off any more life. See what he does here. He's got 1 card. Doesn't have a whole lot going on. Maybe I'll wait for him to play another creature in Growth Spiral here. Would like to kill Vraska next turn. I think I'm gonna Growth Spiral. Yeah, that's good. Put that in, get the other Colossus back. The next 2 turns, that's good. Do I want to see him twice in a row? Sure. Or house. Alright, so hopefully he plays creature. Let's see, how big is this thing going to be? It's going to be pretty big. Too big to deal with. He didn't play it. That's surprising. Why didn't he play the Krasis for a bunch? He might steal Krasis for a bunch. He can Krasis for 4, but then I can just blow it up. So hopefully that's what he does. Alright, gaining all the life. Yep, gaining all the life. Go ahead, Krasis for 4. Krasis for 4. Let's do it. Alright, he didn't do it yet.
Fight them, you maggots!
Gonna wait till next turn to Krasis, I think. Okay. I need to find a way to deal with that thing, but it's gonna take me a while because I put these things back on top. You know, if only I had known. If only I had known. So he's gonna Krasis for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I'm gonna try to attack here. What does this thing got? Menace. Gotta take out Vraska. I think maybe a double block, or triple block, I guess. Wild Growth Walker has got to go. You're next on the list, right? So we'll put up. There we go. We'll do it like that. Take out 2 creatures. That's fine. Do I want him back right away? I don't know. Don't know that I do. Start pumping out tokens. They're just gonna die if I Gates Ablaze though. I could Angel here. Could just do another Colossus. I'll do a Colossus and a Karn. I mean, if the tokens die, the tokens die.
I will defend my allies.
Hey, what do we got? So he can kill. What can he do next turn? He can kill the Colossus. He can also kill the token. Oh, well, he can't do both, so do that. I have another Karn if he gets killed, so I'm not too worried about it.
Say hello to my
Should only need one of these creatures to defend Karn. Card is annoying. The -3 on there is really strong. He'd work well with Karn, making a treasure token every time you take out one of their things. That would be good. Alright, that's annoying. What are you... So now you can take out both creatures and kill Karn.
No one said restoration was painless.
Yep, this is not good for me. And the problem with Vivian Reed's when she gets all the way up, when she can do her ultimate, he can make all his creatures indestructible, which I've had people do to me twice, and that is just unbeatable when they have a board full of indestructible creatures. So Karn's going. Hate to see you go, but there's another one of you. Still not playing the Krasis, so he's going for super ultimate big time Krasis. You know, that's the last of the Colossuses that are coming. Gates Ablaze looks good here. Yep, so I'll Gates Ablaze, get rid of these 2 dudes. And I can Karn and Colossus. Karn. He's just gonna play a massive Krasis next turn, probably, is my guess. Let's see. If I make a 1/1 here. Won't be able to kill your one of those dudes. I think I'll go ahead and make a 1/1. It'll get bigger next turn.
awaken.
Just Colossus. There's pressure on the board next turn. Maybe I draw into something to deal with the Krasis. I mean, the problem is he's just going to have so many cards, so much life, if that's what he plays, that it's going to be a problem for me. Maybe I can take out one of the Planeswalkers on my attack step. 2 Krasises. Oh my gosh. Nice. Nice for you, opponent. Boy. This is going to get brutal. Kalina with the double Krasis. Or massive. Good thing is only one of them is going to be super massive unless he splits these treasures between the two. I do have Cleansing Nova, I do have Settle the Wreckage, I do have a Vivian Reed myself that could take Krasis out. So he's going, or she's going for the massive Krasis. I don't blame her. I would do the same. That is a massive Krasis. That is not false advertising, that is certainly a massive Krasis. No point in attacking here. No point in attacking. Block for a turn, I guess. I'm gonna draw myself into something to deal with these Krasis. Captive Audience would be good. He's not gonna give it to me this turn. He might have to give it to me next turn if he lives. What is she at? 3? So she can kill the flyer. Then Karn's dead. Then Captive Audience is just gone. It's not a tough decision. Really not a tough decision which one to give me, so I don't know why they're stretching it out. The question will be if they go for me or they go for Karn. I mean, taking 11 points of damage, they might just go for me. They gave me Captive Audience. Well, they got a way to deal with it, I guess, right? 2 ways to deal with it. Interesting thing is, they can't deal with it. They can't deal with it on their turn, or on my turn, at least with the Planeswalkers. So at least one of these effects would go off. Either one of them would be okay. I mean, I'm in a tough spot here. All these cards, all these Krasis, all these Planeswalkers. You know, it's not looking great. Don't play Star of Extinction in this deck, that would be good, and I probably should actually. I really need something that could hit the reset button when I get in a spot like this. Let's see how he goes about this. I mean, if he kills a flyer, he's going to have to kill one of his creatures, or Planeswalkers, I mean. Vraska's can tempt that, okay. They must have another way to deal with the flyer. We might just attack into it. Cast down that. Yep, doing all the bad stuff to me. Every bad thing. Okay. Not taking... Well, there's no point in taking this thing out, so looking for more action. Gonna attack either me or Karn for 11. Might just go for me. Compounder Pirate, looks like. Yep.
My crew is the finest in the seas.
Can't block them because they have Menace. Can't block that. Alright, Karn's going. I mean, yeah, this is a... I might be past the point of no return. I mean, drawing that many cards with the Krasis, I think, tipped the balance. Really tipped the balance here. Okay, I can Captive Audience. I'll play this out for a couple turns. There's really not a lot of point in it, I don't think. You might have a counter, so you have a negate. No. That's not going to do a tremendous amount of good, but... You know, Guild Summit could get me back in the game, assuming I live that long. I could draw a few cards to try to find an answer to the Krasis. But another Krasis is about to come down, I think. So they're not scared at all. Life total 4. I don't blame them. I don't blame them. Probably should attack with this since I can't block either one of those anyway. That was a goof on my behalf. We're making more. Oh, say, what did they do? They traded something in for treasure.
Meet my newest friend.
I don't want to meet any more of your friends. I think I've met enough of your friends already with all these Krasis. You keep your friends to yourself. They're an unruly lot. They're unappreciative, and they put their feet on the couch. And I just don't like any of your friends. I don't like any of your friends either. If you two are friends, you two deserve each other. And this guy too. Is this a guy or a girl? What is this thing? I don't know with the jellyfish Hydra beast if you can be one or the other. Could be a mix of both. Perhaps this is a non-binary creature of some kind. Well, the hits just keep on coming, I guess. See, how close are you to decking yourself? Not close enough. Alright, well, just for the funsies, we'll play out this last turn. I'm gonna I'm gonna tell you that was nice. You take that. You take your emoji, Lena Kalina. Alright. Get this show on the road. Lots of tough decisions. Look at all these treasures. Alright, so this is where I see... Let me think about this for a second. Alright, so I can... Alright, no, I'm not going to do any of that. Well, I did that wrong, didn't I? That wrong. Why did I do this to myself? Is there an undo? I don't think there is an undo for tapping. You know, if I could play the cards right in the right order without screwing myself up, maybe one day I could win some games or something. I don't know. Alright, so... Settle the wreckage, or... What is that other one? The 5 casting costs blow up all the stuff. So I need to leave 5 open. I have a treasure, so I need to leave 4 open. Alright. I'll tap that. I'll tap that. I didn't do it. I get one more chance. I don't want those back. Find that. Find that. Vraska's Contempt. Oh, well, it keeps me in the game another turn, I think. Does it? No, it don't. No, it does not. Not keep me in the game another turn. He's got 14 points of damage. I gain 2 life. I'm just gonna... Here. Take that. Yeah, take that. And I'm gonna say, good game. It's coming right at you. Alright, so I got him down to 7. I got him down to 7. It could be worse. Let's just play it out. Unless they do a bunch of nonsense. Let's just attack and get it over with. Let's just attack and get it over with. And bam! Blue, green, black seems to be a thing in here. So maybe the word is out that that you got to put Krasis in all your decks. I might have missed the memo there. So I got one win, 2 losses. Not a great showing. I got the fancy skewer the critics already had, but hey, what can you do? Free is good. So anyway, that's going to wrap it up. Just a quick treasure constructed. Once again, I took a Gates deck. I didn't do much of anything to it. Just threw Captive Audience and Karns in there, and it did so-so. You know, it did so-so. But we gave it a shot. We gave it our best try. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a like, a comment, a subscribe, all that stuff that all you YouTubers, you know how to do all that stuff. Just do what you gotta do. And until next time, it's Madman MTG, and hope you guys have fun playing Magic. Thanks.